Right. Okay. So let's check out the skins. So there's not too many. Not as many as last time. Remember the 80 skins we checked out last time, Thomas? For the
How
clones?
many?
It was over 80.
Fuck me.
It was. Yeah. We painstakingly went through every single one.
Most of them were just colour swaps, weren't
They were, yes, yeah. But it was nice to have the amount of choice, nevertheless. I mean,
I just don't understand why it took so long to get palette swaps into the game. But that we talked about all that last time.
yeah, we did. Yeah, no, it's still a fair point. But yeah, so let's look at trooper skins. So first of all, we've got some more clone skins because obviously those guys are very malnourished.
Underrepresented, yeah.
Yes. Now let's take a look. So we've got
34.
where
21 skins.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous.
Fuck me.
Yes. So
And every other type has 4 or 5.
they are looking to other eras now, thank God. So yeah, hopefully they can improve on that. So let's take a look at the 212th Recon Division first. So we've got.
He looks like he's been rolled in shit.
He's been. Oh, Jesus! Oh, you just don't hold back, do you, Thomas? Don't hold back.
Neither did he.
Neither did he. No, apparently not. So this is a design that we saw in the Dave Filoni show. Another one from that show.
Yes.
Yeah. I like that you held back there. You almost said yes. That shit show. Very PG. I like it.
I'm not. I remember saying this before, and I'll probably say it again.
No, yeah,
I'm
say
not
it.
convinced by that mouth plate.
What do you mean? What about it?
I'm not sure it fits with the clone trooper design, the other types of clone trooper design.
Okay.
It feels like it's come from another faction.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, it feels like something you'd see a pirate wearing.
Yeah.
Like a weekway or something.
I can see what you mean. Yeah. It's not that. It's not echoing the same kind of style that you see. No, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I'd agree. But this is a skin that's been requested a lot by the community.
Well, yeah, because the Filoni show is really damn popular among 12-year-olds.
Be nice. Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
I don't know why I'm being so vicious.
Fucking hell, man! It's my fucking viewership. I'm trying to cultivate it. It's fucking savage. Oh man. Well, upload this to your channel next time, shall we? Jesus.
My channel's still private, mate. My channel's got that video of you dumping ice cold water over
Does it? And had the ice bucket challenge. Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, memories. I remember that.
I mean, the video. God, who remembers the ice bucket challenge? Ladies and gentlemen?
It's a special memory to me, Thomas. I cherish our.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I cherish the
Oh.
moments we spend together.
Oh, thank you. I feel like a dick now.
Yeah, and yes, you should. Yeah, so this was a highly
Sorry,
requested
I'll
skin.
have one later.
That's okay. What a dick. I don't.
That
what?
was the joke.
Oh, sorry. I just I'm trying to keep us on track, so trying to keep up with your nonsense is challenging right now. So this is not my favourite skin. I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of that helmet, but a lot of people wanted it, so that's fair. Yeah, basically. What do you think of the colour trim? Aside from the shittiness that you've already mentioned, this is a 212th. You got some orange colour trim there too.
Not. Remind me, which Legion is the 212?
Cody's and Kenobis.
Yes. I thought it was, hence the orange.
Cody's and Kenobis. They should open a restaurant together, or a cafe bar. Or something.
KC's.
Oh, Thomas. Oh, I love it. That's amazing. Lovely, good stuff. So yes, that's the assault.
It's orange because it's the 212,
Yes.
and it's camo because recon.
Yeah.
I think orange and brown look fairly hideous together.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
I mean, we're debating the merits of certain colours.
Yeah. But,
So this is as subjective as it gets.
yes, yeah, definitely.
But I think brown and orange look fairly hideous together. I think it looks like the kind of mud you'd find a Baroth in.
Yeah. No, to be fair, that's fair. Yeah. So
21 skins.
21 skins. Yeah. 21. Do you want to look at all of the versions, like for all classes as well, or do you want to just do the one?
Yeah,
It's
no,
up to
sure.
you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We may as well go through them all.
Yeah, let's do that. So heavy. There we go. That's the heavy version. Bit more orange trim.
Every time I look at that, I have to stop and think, wait, are those eye holes in the right place?
Yes.
I look at that and I immediately think, just given where the chin starts,
Yes.
are those eye holes a little too high?
Yes. Yeah.
And a little too small?
Yeah.
And every time I convince myself, no, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's something I keep coming back to.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's quite a long sort of mouth and nose piece.
It is, isn't it?
It is. I mean, for someone like me with a you know a spectacular Roman Italian nose, that might fit a bit better.
He's got a honking schnoz.
I do, yes, a bit of a bit of a self burn there, but that's fine. I embrace it. I accept it. I'm going to own it.
Well, you have to.
You should see.
You don't have a choice, mate.
You should see me with a cold, my friend. Jesus fucking Christ. But no,
Honestly, big nose is probably better with a cold. Get that shit out.
yeah, maybe so.
Nothing worse than being bunged up.
Yes. That's as you were last week.
Indeed,
Yes. But he's all better now, folks. So. I hope.
Mostly.
Mostly.
I'm not contagious anymore.
Okay, thank God for that. Jeez. Yes, but no, that's a good point about the eyepieces. I think that definitely comes into play more on the second scheme we're going to look at today for the clones.
Okay.
So yeah, that's fair. Cool. So that's the heavy. Let's look at the officer.
Something I would like to see them mimic with the other factions.
Yeah, what's that?
Is an armoured officer.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if they will put an armoured officer in for the Galactic Empire and the First Order. But I would like that to be an option.
Well, see, the thing is, the way they're doing all of these skin packs is that it's one skin across, really the same skin across all classes.
Well, they don't really have a choice then, do they? Because you can't have an assault class just in skivvies.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I really want some skins for stormtroopers now. I really do. I really want a short trooper, for example. I mean, the thing is as well with the short trooper specifically, if you look at artwork of that character, of those troopers, there are different versions of them. Like some have karmas, like black battle skirts. Some have different colorations, like different colorations of blue on the armor. Some don't have any color at all. You can already see like potential classes for that skin. You've got one with no blue on it and no karma for the officer.
Class distinctions.
Yeah, exactly. You got the karma one for the officer. So you could do it. You could do it. I hope they do, because I really want some Imperial Stormtrooper skins now.
I'm just wondering how they're going to keep parity with the CIS and Rebel Resistance factions.
Yes, yeah.
Because it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Armour you can have all these Legion trims.
Yes.
That's easy enough to do.
Yes.
How are you going to add in more Rebel skins that aren't just head swaps?
Yeah. Because the thing is, the Legends continuity actually had some armoured rebels, but they were typically like very rare, like commandos. I think, what the hell were they called? They were really badass ones. They were like Spec Ops, Marines or something. Yeah. But they were only Legends, and they've said many times they only do canon skins for this.
Well,
I
can understand that, the amount of Disney that must be going into this.
Yes. Yeah, it's fair.
Also, there is an argument to be had around visual distinctiveness, that one faction should look immediately different to another faction.
Yeah.
Even from a distance.
Yes.
And trooper, droid, armor, clothing.
Yes.
Is a very easy distinction to maintain.
Yes.
So it does make it difficult to put skins in for the rebel assault and heavy, say.
Well, it's funny that you say that, actually, because in the previous update where we looked at, well, not the previous, but the previous one that we looked at, the Chosen One update, the 80 plus clone skins, they had all those skins, but there was still a differentiation between classes. So it was on the helmets, like for example, the officer has the targeting rangefinder, the ID scanner thing that the Mandalorians have.
Yes.
The heavy has like a sun visor. Now with these new skins here, they're all the same.
Yeah, it kind of destroys the distinction.
It does, yeah. But maybe they don't feel that's important anymore. Maybe that doesn't matter, and maybe that's a good thing because it opens up. Because the thing is, they have different poses. Like the officer always has a pistol, so you can always tell an officer by the pistol for PvP. It's definitely a looser, especially between the other ones, like a heavy and an assault and a specialist. They all have a rifle, so it's a bit harder to tell. But I like the fact that it means they could do more skins now. Like they've got these helmets here.
Can do more skins. I mean, my attitude to this is just a principle of game design.
Okay.
Like I know very little about game design, so this is a real entry level principle.
Yeah.
But the distinctiveness of your class basically boils down to the silhouette.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the finer details can easily get obscured once the models are moving and once they're at range.
Yes.
Whereas the silhouette is what's recognisable.
Yeah.
Which is why I think it was good to maintain the distinction in the helmet shape.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I mean, it's still the point still remains that I don't think that if you ask me to think up 21 skins for the rebel officer, I think I would have a hard time.
I think so. Cool. So this is the officer.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
Still think the colours are hideous.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
But yeah.
Cool.
Looks decent.
All right. Okay. And then there's a specialist. You notice I've not actually bought any of these ones because I don't like them. They're not bad. I just personally don't like these. The 212 ones, I should say. That's the specialist.
You don't like Cody's Legion? You don't like the recon?
I don't like the recon. Sorry, the 212 recon, I should say. I don't like Cody's. I don't really like the recon helmet for these guys.
Yeah. Now you've mentioned it, the fact that they all have the same helmet is.
Yeah.
I think there should be some kind of visual distinction between classes.
Yeah.
I mean, if only for for game reasons.
I think I might be wrong about this, but I think the amount of colour trim seems to vary per class.
Oh yeah, the
specialist has a bit less colour trim than the others.
It looks it, and on the 212, the placement of the orange on the chest is different from class to class, but that's especially at range.
Yeah,
that's quite a subtle detail.
It is, yeah. No, but that's a fair point. Cool. So let's look at the other Legion, the one that I bought one of.
This is the 41st.
The 41st, yes. So we'll start backwards. We'll start this way and go backwards. Let's get the.
So this is more expensive immediately.
Yes, double the price. Yeah.
How do you determine whether that's worth it or not?
I don't know. You can't. It's just an arbitrary number they put there just to encourage people to spend money to buy crystals, I guess, or something. I don't know really. One thing I want to say is that the previous update, the Chosen One updates, previous for our playthrough,
yes,
those skins you can actually buy bundles of. And
I
those
see
bundles,
a bundle available down the corner.
So you get basically 4 for the price of 3. You could buy those with both premium currency, crystals, real money, or in-game credits. With these 2 legions here, there has not been, and I don't think will be, a credit bundle. You can only buy the 4 for 3 bundle with crystals,
which you can only get through real money.
There are a couple challenges, like one-time challenges, to get some crystals. That's 2,000 though, or 1,000. 2,000 for the bundle. I think you're going to struggle to get 2,000
so
through the challenges.
Those are one-off challenges. You can't repeat them.
No, you can't repeat them.
So once you've got those crystals, the only way to get more crystals is money.
Yes.
So that's like the drug dealer giving you a free sample to get you hooked.
Such a sinister example.
Well, that's what it is.
No, I agree. No, it's a good example. I agree.
That's what it is. They're getting you hooked.
Yes.
And then you either have to have those crystals unspent for your entire time with the game, or you have to pay money.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, you could buy each skin individually for credits, but that's going to take a long time.
This is people. This is when you walk into a casino and they give you like a couple of chips on the house.
Yes.
Because if you have chips, you'll start gambling, and if you start gambling, you'll continue to gamble.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
that's how gambling works.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, I agree.
That's shitty, actually.
That's very shitty.
That's shittier than if they were just you can buy them if you want them.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I was starting to think you weren't total shit.
I told you there were more examples. I did tell you. Yeah. I don't like it either, believe me, but
That's pretty skeevy.
it is.
That's pretty skeevy.
It is, yeah. Yeah, but what do you think of the way the skin looks? Price aside?
It's got the same issue with the position of the visor.
I'd say it's got more of an issue. This one looks higher up to me.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would agree,
Yeah.
actually.
Because I showed you these skins a couple of weeks ago, well, no, maybe a month ago or so now, and it was off record. Over a month, yeah. And it was off record, but you made that point there too, and yeah. No,
It is a very long visor.
It is, yeah. It is.
It's a very long nose plate, I should say.
Yeah.
And again, that has the same thing for me as the 212. It looks like something I'd expect to see on a pirate helmet. Like a Weequay or a Zabrak or something.
Yeah. I think in the movie, because these guys were in episode 3, they were in the Battle of Kashyyyk. You see a close-up of one of these guys when Commander Gree's gonna execute Order 66. He looks to a trooper next to him and nods.
I remember the scene.
You see a close-up. I think the mouthpiece was kind of black. You couldn't really make out the details there. I don't know if that was lighting or if I don't know, but it's a fair point. It's a fair point. Yeah. But I really like this skin now. I really, this is one of my favourite skins. I bought the heavy version of it.
Gree was always one of your favourite
He
commanders.
looks badass, man. He's got the coolest colour trim. I'm a bit disappointed that we don't have Gree's colour trim, but he's a unique character, so, you know, I can accept that. But I do love my dark greens. I love the dark green trim as well.
You always have?
Always have, so yeah. Very cool. Awesome. So let's look at the others.
Yeah, no, 212 is, it seems badass to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So, this is the officer.
Why is the 41st...
What?
The 41st is the only one in that price range. It's the only pink skin.
It's the only epic skin.
Yeah. Is that right? It's the
You're right,
only
yeah.
epic skin.
That's right. Holy shit, you're right. That's really weird.
Why is this one double the price of everything, or triple the price for the other stuff?
That's weird because
everything else is either rare or common.
Yeah, but it's the same price. Look, oh no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, the rare ones are 20. Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Why is that one double the price of the rares?
That rare is 20,000, not 5,000.
No, the commons were 5,000.
Oh, sorry, yeah, of course, yeah, silly me, yeah. No, so yeah, that's true, yeah.
Commons are 5, rares are 20, and this is 40.
This is epic, yeah, you're right.
Why is this so expensive?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because they thought, well, he's got a bunch of pouches on him, so more stuff.
That's bizarre.
That is bizarre.
This is an active decision that someone making this game made.
Yeah.
That we're going to single out this skin to be twice as expensive as all the other skins.
Yeah.
What makes that special? It doesn't look. I mean,
it's a good skin, but no. I mean, it's not remarkable enough.
There have been other good skins.
Yeah.
There have been good skins that are only 5,000.
Yeah.
I mean, the fucking 501st, probably the most recognisable colour trim.
Yeah.
After maybe the 212.
Yeah.
The 501st, which is there twice for some reason.
Yeah. You've got phase 1 and phase 2.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The 501st is only 20,000. It's only rare.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that had much more screen time.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the colour trim that did Operation Nightfall.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? That's weird.
of all the legions, of all the skins, and it's not. And the 41st Elite is rare,
Yes.
but the 41st Scout is
I mean,
double the price.
I guess you have got a bit more detail. I know these are none of this really excuses the massive increase in price, but if we're going to examine details, this has got more pouches. It's got that weird thing on the back that I don't know what the fuck it does, but it looks fucking cool.
I think it's in universe. I think it's supposed to be a sensor pack.
Oh, okay. I always wondered that. Yeah. Yeah.
Or a sensor pack and a comms pack. Because
Yeah.
the point of a scout is that you're further away
Yeah.
from everyone else, so you need a bit of extra power to boost your
Okay.
transmissions.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like the droids with their backpacks and the antennas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
that's
the
fair.
only B1s that had that were the ones remotely controlled by the droid control ships.
Oh, right.
Once they made the decision to put actual droid brains inside each individual B1
Yeah.
starting in episode 2, I think, then the backpacks were removed, except for commander droids like OOM9.
Right, yes. Who's not in the game, Thomas? Why is he not in the game? Oh, what a travesty. Well, I'm going to go on the forums and I'm going to make a massive post demanding OOM9. I need to set up a fucking petition or something, because this is unacceptable. Do you understand the joke I'm making?
I do.
You do. Good stuff. Right, okay.
But I think officer droids were the only ones that kept
Yes.
that comms backpack because they needed the extra brain space or something.
Okay. Yes.
Obviously, the fact that the Filoni show made every battle droid completely brain dead makes that sound totally ridiculous. But in universe, as I remember, that was the explanation.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
that's-
I know the helmet on this one is, but the armor is more or less the same as the others, and whereas here the armor is.
Yes.
It's more like a biker scout rather than a clone trooper, so it is more unique. I'm not justifying the massive price increase, but
It just seems a strange decision.
yeah. I agree.
It just seems a strange decision to make, because surely it would have been easier,
Yes.
just from an administrative standpoint within the company. Surely it would have been easier just to make it the same as all the others.
Yeah.
I mean, there would
There
have.
you go.
When you're asking yourself why have things stayed the same,
Yes.
the answer is usually people are lazy.
Yeah.
For something to be different, someone's made an active decision.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's something else I wanted to say as well. Actually, you notice something else has changed about all the clones since last time. Something is different.
Are they taller?
No, not quite. You're on the right lines though.
Longer legs?
No.
Longer torso?
No.
Am I getting colder?
You're getting warmer.
Longer neck?
It's not longer.
Shorter neck?
No, not shorter. No. Do we tell you?
Go on.
Broader shoulders. Do you remember?
Ah.
Last time we looked, we said that they look too slight. Their shoulders were kind of slumped.
Yes.
They're much broader now. It's good.
Oh, I didn't even twig that.
Yeah. It's good.
They do look more like they're wearing armour.
Yes.
Because armour is going to make you bulky.
Yes.
Sorry if that's too complicated an idea for anyone out there.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
just-
now you mention it. Now you mention it, I can see that.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's good. Little thing, good stuff. Yeah, what do you think of the officer for that?
That is weird as hell.
What?
Just
Which one? What?
When you went back,
Yeah.
one, that
pose.
pose of an
Yes.
armour-wearing officer is
Yes.
just bad.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
just
comfortable.
bad.
It's not going to be comfortable. They're not going to make that pose.
Well, I mean, that pose is...
It's quite.
That pose is fey enough.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
When you're wearing a dress uniform.
Yes. Yeah.
When you're wearing armour, that bending your arm like that, it would almost be impossible.
Yes. Yeah. And the hand does clip a bit as well.
It does.
Yeah. But anyway, let's look at the heavy.
I mean, it comes back to something you've said before. I mean, the game is so huge
Yes.
that details like that
Yeah.
get missed.
And in a game which is really all about details, I mean, if you look at the maps, the amount of details that they go into, you know, like the animals scuttling
yes.
across,
And the amount of details just in these skins.
yeah, in the graphics, yeah, it makes the imperfections stand out more.
It does. If this was
Yeah.
2005, you wouldn't even have noticed that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Not because there were lots of little mistakes, but just because the graphics were less important
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
in that game.
Yeah, yeah.
Less effort had been put into them.
Yeah, agreed.
It wasn't where the focus was.
Yeah. So this is the one that I bought. This is the heavy skin. I really like this one. This is one of my favourites now. He's got a good, nice green visor as well. Lovely smattering of dark green there. I love it. It's great.
Today on the catwalk,
Yeah.
Coruscant fashion show.
Hey man, I could look worse. I could look worse. Let's try my stuff in that. Looks good. Yeah, really like it.
You're sexy and you know it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's before I played the Clone Commando. Yeah, you know, good stuff. And then the Assault, which I don't think has any colour trim on it. So.
I would watch like Coruscant's next top model.
Oh, I'm going to regret this, but why?
Well, assuming it wasn't just all Twi'leks.
I think the fans might demand that it would be.
yeah, maybe in universe that's how it would end up as well. Honestly, actually, that I'm talking myself out of it.
Yes, yeah.
I just think the variety. It'd be interesting to see how different aliens' perception of beauty would coincide.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe Star Wars isn't that kind of.
Maybe.
Maybe Star Wars isn't the same kind of setting for that. Maybe that's better as like a Black Mirror episode or a Love, Death and Robots episode.
Maybe, I don't know. You're into that anime nonsense, Thomas, not me. As much as you try to get me into it.
I mean, I try to broaden your cultural horizons.
You do.
You look at me as though I've suggested you try a nice plate of freshly warmed shit.
Good stuff. Cool. So.
And then you start singing along to Dragon Ball Z.
I do. Yes, I do.
Are you just bullshitting me by saying you hate it? Is it Stockholm syndrome? I mean,
well, it could be bullshit and have a catchy tune. I mean, look at Power Rangers. That tune will always be catchy,
how
Thomas.
dare you call Power Rangers bullshit?
I grew up with it as well, man. God, I'm just not blinded by nostalgia like you. Seriously, it is. I'm just going to record there just before we look at the droid skins.